We see also in this week's parsha with the taskmasters. So the way that the taskmasters worked is basically there were Egyptian taskmasters in charge of the Jewish taskmasters, and then the Jewish taskmasters were in charge of the Jews. So what happened was there's a famous story that Moshe comes and he sees Egyptian taskmaster beating a Jewish person, and he looks this way and that way, and he sees no one's coming out of the Egyptian guy, and he kills the Egyptian man. Okay, so what's a little bit of the background story? So the background story is Rashi gives us the background story. The background story is this is a Jewish taskmaster. The Egyptian man liked this man's wife, and what he did is he sent the Jewish guy out to work. While the Jewish guy was out to work, he went in and he slept with the woman, with the wife, and then when the Jewish man came back, he realized what's happening. So the Egyptian man didn't know what to do, so he started beating up the Jewish guy. Moshe saw what happened, whether he saw the whole picture or not, that's unclear, but Moshe saw what happened, and he saw with the Egyptian man, he doesn't know what's going on. No one's coming out of him, and he kills the Egyptian. Later on, who is these people? Later on, the woman ends up getting pregnant from this encounter with this mitzvah, and she has a boy. Later on in the Torah, there's an episode where, and they say that Moshe killed the Egyptian using God's name. He speaks God's name, and that's how the Egyptian man is killed. And then later on in the Torah, what we is there's a story that goes on. There's a man, he doesn't know what Shevet he belongs to. And since he doesn't know what Shevet, because he doesn't know what Shevet belongs to, we don't say that you curse Hashem. We say you bless it. That's the way they normally say it. So we say this is what he did, which was wrong, and they didn't know what to do with him. But who is this man who did it later on? He didn't have a Shevet because he was from a Jewish mother and a non-Jewish father, a Mitzvah father. So he didn't know what Shevet to belong to, and no Shevet really wanted him to belong to because they just didn't. They said, you're not a Dan, you're not a Naphtali, you're not an Asher, you're not, because that all goes by the father. This man, his father was a Mitzvah, so he got very frustrated about it, very upset, and so he just cursed out. So that's when they arrested him, and then they asked what to do, and then he ends up getting, if I'm not mistaken, he ends up getting killed. We'll discuss that further on. As we get into those parshas later on in the Torah. But it's just interesting to see what's going on. And then we'll also see as far as with the taskmasters and this man, as far as Dasan and Aviram, we're going to speak a little bit about them next. What their benefits are.